So, you want to hear the latest news from the HoloNet? There's a lot of buzz about you. Apparently, you have a fan club now.
Awesome!
Don't suppose you've changed your mind about things?
What do you want me to say? I like you, but, it's a bad idea.
Oh.
It's not gonna work. It's a small ship. There's nowhere to go when things get ugly. We're just not meant to be involved.
I don't care if we're meant to be. I still want you.
There's that melty look again. I'm gonna go back to work now. What is it they say about curiosity again? Does it involve lavish paid vacations? Maybe Trando Shawnee flat cakes? So, I may have gone back into the SIS computers. Just a little.
SIS probably won't mind at all then. Seem like real understanding guys.
Sure. I mean, what could go wrong?
Indeed.
Remember how I said I found birth certificates from my family? A dozen of them?
Yeah?
Well, I found out that 10 of them also have death certificates.
Ow. Well, bummer.
Guess that means there's nobody wondering why you don't call.
You know, I'd even planned my excuse for missing holidays, too. I guess it's just me and Coral now. Well, on that cheery note, let's move on, huh? Got a few minutes? Maybe you could give me a few pointers on my pistol technique.
Sure. I can do that.
Guns and my favorite girl? Sign me up.
You're so cute when you're thinking about shooting stuff.
Ow.
Because actually, I just wanted to show off. I've got a new shot, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh?
In fact, I'm sort of looking forward to seeing it in action myself.
Then let's do it.
So what do you think?
I think that you are a badass.
Ought to try it out on a real target, I think.
Couldn't have suggested better myself. Let's move. I kind of want to shoot something now. Remember the guy Coral said was after her? Isaac, the one we were supposed to stop on Drummond Koss?
Yeah.
Target didn't show up. Hard to forget that.
Everything else is sort of dead-ended. I thought maybe I'd try to see what I could find on him. He's SIS, no surprise there.
Nope.
So there's not much to find. Except for this. He's assigned to Project 32. The same project all my relatives seem to be associated with.
Uh-oh.
I think we could have guessed that.
Yeah, it's not exactly a huge revelation. Searching for his name tripped all kinds of security, so don't be surprised if a lot of uniforms are looking for us. I think I might take up a new hobby for a while. A safer one, like, Nexu grooming. Mind holding my hand while I do something stupid? Remember that data
Anytime.
pad we got from Carteri about 1 million years ago? I cracked it.
Hallelujah.
I got a holo frequency from Isaac, Mr. Project 32 himself. I can't do this without you.
For you.
Let's see this guy.
Want to take bets on whether he's 10 meters tall and breathes fire? Right, quit stalling, Nico.
I don't think he's a dragon. I really don't.
What's this?
Okay, before let's set something straight. My name is Mako. M-A-K-O. Got it? Call me Coral, and so help me, I will find a way to punch you through the HoloNet.
Mako? Well, that's a name I never thought I'd hear again.
It's like a family reunion with your long-lost SIS goon.
Yeah, I've got all kinds of warm fuzzies right now.
Unfortunately for both of us, I don't have much time for conversation at the moment.
Hush.
Think it might be in your best interest to talk sooner rather than later.
Normally, I'd agree with you on that. My team has pinpointed Coral's location. Finding her is my priority. Mako, a word of warning. This isn't the life you want. Whatever happens, stay away from Coral.
Why? What do you want with her? What did she do?
She's killed most of the people involved in Project 32. I can only assume she'll try to kill you too. She's gotten almost everyone else.
You haven't given us a whole lot of reason to believe what you say.
Believe what you like. I'm afraid I'm still out of time. Mako, I'll contact you after my team's taken Coral into custody. We have a lot to talk about. Isaac, out.
Intercepting all his outgoing transmissions. Looks like, yes, I have the coordinates he's sending out.
Excellent.
Gotta be where she's hiding.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I've downloaded the coordinates to the nav computer. Let's go pay my sister a friendly visit.
Hello, Coral.
Hey, sis. Long time no see, huh?
We want answers.
Mako?
Right now.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
Yes,
Met some of our sisters. It was real sweet. Heartwarming, you might say. Oh, about that. I should have warned you.
You got an explanation, you better spit it out quick.
Project 32 is trying to frame me, Mako. The others were in on it. Help me slice his computer. If I can erase my records, I can just disappear. Nobody else will get hurt. Please. I've got 2 words for you, Coral. Bantha dung. You used me. You wanted Isaac dead. You wanted the other girls dead. Quit pretending to be the victim.
Funny how that wasn't good enough.
Oh yeah, hilarious. I might bust a gut laughing about this later. Well, Coral, you have anything else you want to say before I watch Isaac cart your sorry behind out of here? So I set you up. So what? You don't matter. Neither did the others. None of you are even real people. I'm real. You think I wanted to be part of a set? Would you want that? What? I'm not like the rest of you. I'm unique. You're not even a person.
What? The hell are you talking about?
Trouble on the way.
Well, if you're not gonna explain, then I'm just gonna have to shoot you.
Okay.
Behold the amazing power of the bounty hunter. Rocket science.
Doesn't matter. Nothing you do matters. Even if I die here, you won't be real. You're just a cheap copy, Mako. She hammers a lot for someone who's just been totally beaten, doesn't she?
What do you want to do with her?
SIS can have her. She can rot for all I care.
Okay. Hello.
Mako? Is that you? How did... Nah, that's a stupid question.
Indeed.
We'll take Coral from here. I guess we should thank you.
Kinda.
You alright?
I don't know what you guys are gonna do to her, but I have a hunch she deserves it.
Why?
The stuff she said about being a copy, what do you think that was supposed to mean?
Target's mouth off. Just tune it out.
She was pretty full of bantha dung.
Yeah.
We're moving out. Mako, we will have to talk later.
Let's get out of here, okay? I want to be as far away from this place as possible.
Hey, girl.
Hey, got a minute? I wanted to talk to you.
Always.
I just wanted to say thanks for the Coral thing. You didn't have to do all that.
I did it for you.
You can't go around saying stuff like that. We've got a business contract here. Stay professional.
Never.
It's not about what I feel. We've got to work.
I don't care.
Guess we'll have to stop working together.
Oh.
Okay, so all the stuff I said before, that whole not mixing work and whatever, I've officially changed my mind.
Good.
Hey, I was scanning the HoloNet and just lost track of time.
Oh dear.
Where is everybody? It's so quiet. I thought for a second I'd gotten on the wrong ship.
I can think of at least one good use for an empty ship.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
You know, I could get used to this. Peace, quiet, total lack of galt.
Ah.
It's strange. I haven't always known you. It just doesn't seem possible.
Huh?
It's gotten hard to remember what life was like before we met.
Must have been pretty bad. Better not think about it, really.
Yeah, pretty traumatic, all the years I spent without your ego. I love you, you know. You probably guessed that already.
Want me to say it for you? I love you.
Man, I wish I'd gotten a holo recording of that.
Let's make this an official contract.
Yes.
What do you say?
When you put it that way, how can a girl possibly say no?
She can't. Yay. It finally happened.
You know what? You're okay.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Sort of egotistical, but still, okay. When Brayden first talked about you, I don't know what I expected, but whatever it was, you're better. What I want to say is, you're awesome, and if you were lost in the same sector, I would definitely give you directions.
And if someone put a bounty on your head, I'd shoot him for you.
You wouldn't collect on it first? That's really sweet of you.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, you get the point. Let's get back to work.
Notice anything different?
Different haircut?
Are you gonna get upset if I say no?
Hardly. I'll just chalk it up to fine craftsmanship.
Oh.
Just acquired some nice form-fitting blast armor. Thought I'd see if it would stand up to a trained eye. Apparently so, if your observation is any indication.
Glad that worked out for you.
Since I'm still putting myself in harm's way, I decided to make a little investment in my well-being.
Good man.
Been stocking up on interesting tidbits at every port we've hit. From here on, I'm ready for anything. So, what do you know about Hilo Viz?
I've heard the name. She was some big-time spacer, wasn't she?
You could put it that way if you're partial to understatement. She broke the Mandalorian blockade at the Hydian Way. You know, the one that strangled Coruscant and dashed a full-scale Jedi assault. And it wasn't out of the goodness of her heart, either. Credits were involved. A lot of them.
You've got my attention.
You could say that run was the height of her career, but that's only because she dropped off the scanners not long after. Most think the Hutts were behind Hilo's disappearance, but anyone who knew her could tell you they'd have better odds winning a marathon. No, she's still out there. Somewhere.
Never took you for the type to get starstruck.
What now? We've got history. Hilo was my old partner. More than that.
Oh.
That blockade run was the last thing we ever did together. Like I said, a lot of credits were involved. When I saw the opportunity, I took off and left Hilo holding the bag.
Is that a conscience showing?
I don't know, maybe. It was a dumb move I regret making. Listen, I found out that an old associate from that blockade run is still around and kicking. A mutual acquaintance.
Ooh.
I owe Hilo one last visit. If he knows where she's been laying low all this time, I've got to track him down. I caught up with that old associate from the blockade run.
And?
Old Quan and I had a nice little chat. He was surprised to see me, to say the least.
Can you trust him to keep quiet about your new identity?
Oh, I'd say he'll remain mum on the subject indefinitely. Don't give me that look. I bought his last round. Before I had to end Quan's retirement prematurely, I convinced him to fill me in on some gaps in our history since the blockade run. When the Hutts came looking for their return investment, Hilo Viz smuggled herself off to Republic space with the help of another free trader.
That definitely increases her odds of being alive.
I'm not so sure, given where she was headed.
Where?
Remember Zale Barrows?
Yeah.
She cut a deal with that twerp to hide her on Belsavis.
Oh.
If she's still stuck there, this is my chance to swoop in to the rescue. I've got to go after her.
If it means this much to you, count me in.
This is personal, a little too personal.
Ow.
I've got to take care of this on my own.
Fine.
If I don't make it, well, thanks. I don't think Tiresias would have ever gotten this opportunity.
When did you get back?
Oh, a little while ago. I wasn't exactly in a talkative mood. My little pipe dream involving Hilo went about as you'd have expected.
Didn't find her?
No, I found her.
Oh.
After all these years, I finally caught up with her, and she hadn't changed a bit. I found her on Belsavis in some sort of stasis chamber. It was like I just left.
She wasn't in a forgiving mood.
If she'd had a blaster, she'd have shot me the moment she came to. Lucky for me, she recognized that prison wasn't the place to hash things out. She took off the first chance she got. Hardly the reunion I was looking for, but I got her out of that pit. That counts for something, right?
She'd have been stuck down there forever if you hadn't.
She deserved better than that. Hey, who needs love anyway? Thanks. If you'll excuse me, I need to create a hangover to nurse.
Hey, man.
You're not gonna believe this. I heard from Hilo.
Ooh.
She's willing to take me back if I'm willing to show she means more to me than me.
Oh.
Sent the message certified, credits on delivery. Whew, almost cleaned me out just to have it delivered.
She's nobody's fool.
Never was. If it had been my plan to steal the money, she'd have sniffed me out. That just sort of happened. I learned my lesson. I feel like I'm back in my prime. Not that I'd slipped, I'm just unburdened. I owe you for that, so I thought I'd say it. Don't go making a big deal out of it.
Glad I could help. Really.
I've got to hand it to you. You really surprised me. You're not what I would call a conventional partner in crime.
Oh.
But we're really turning out to make quite the team.
Letting you live was one of my better decisions.
I do think it's because we got all of that pesky trying to kill each other out of the way early. You and me, we're going to carve out a criminal empire, or at least accumulate one heck of a fortune. Your children's children won't know what to do with it. I'm telling you, wild space is the limit.
Never thanked you. Not making a big deal over me taking off. Good to see my brothers are still alive. Corridan owes me 50 credits.
Glad to help, Torian.
I appreciate it. Been meaning to ask something.
Oh?
Mandalore tell you the race Ulnare when you were adopted into his clan?
There was a lot of stuff in Mandalorian. Could have been talking about the weather for all I know.
Sorta what I thought. Race Ulnare means 6 actions. The core of Mandalorian life. Speaking the language is a big one. I could teach you, if you're up for it.
I probably ought to know what my people were saying about me.
Have to find some time later, then.
What you doing?
Been working on a new shot.
Like
Something I picked up watching you. Wanna check it out?
Let's see it.
Think it'd be best to try it in a real firefight.
Then let's
get
find
to
one.
work. Sooner we're moving, the sooner you can see me in action. Been thinking about something Corridan said. Thought he'd be seeing some real action again soon. You think he meant it? Or was that just talk?
It's just eating you up that he might go to war while you don't.
A little. Almost hope he's wrong. This armor might not be up to a decent fight.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's okay, might hold up, might not. Mandalore gave you a piece of Beskar Gom, didn't he? Should be made of Beskar. Only our people can work it.
Never heard of it. Why is it important?
It's stronger than Durasteel. Can take lightsaber hits if it has to. Can't find better. This can wait. We ought to get to work.
Trouble?
Remember how Corridan thought things would be heating up? Listen.
Oh?
I've got a mission. Thought you might want in on it. Lando's been hired to kill a senator who's hiding out under major Jedi protection. It'll be a serious engagement. He's gone to ground in a heavily fortified area. Worth a lot of credits, too. If you're interested, meet us at the Bayless estate on Alderaan. Corridan out.
Jedi hunt. They're in for a fight.
They're my brothers. I need to be there.
Better get going. Don't want to miss the fight.
Thanks.
You're not running. Start running, son.
Still alive.
Seems
Still
that way.
alive.
Weren't all so lucky.
You got my sympathies.
Gave an account worth remembering. Can't ask much more. Didn't care to find out firsthand. Never let them get close.
How'd you manage that?
Kept the fire on the Senator. Didn't leave him any choice. Can't count on a good distraction every time I cross a Jedi. Better find some Beskar if I'm making a habit of it.
How you doing?
Something on your mind?
Family. Not much of Clan Kadera left. Aren't close either. Got spread out after the schism.
What schism?
Crusader Schism. What they called the war between the clans. Ordo, Kelborn, Etera. They all recovered. Think it was a shame they kept us apart. Feud's settled now. Maybe it's time. Seen Fatine. Made contact with some of my cousins. It's strange, but a start.
They receptive to a meeting?
I think so. Eventually. Got a lot to learn before I try leading a clan. Fighting alongside Mandalore's chosen can't hurt. Heard from Mandalore lately?
Nope.
Know he's letting you do your thing. You're still blood, though. I'd like to meet him.
I'll look into it for you.
Thanks. Shout if you hear something. Our people have a saying. I'll eat or eat Taldeen. You know it?
Of course I
Family
don't.
is more than blood.
Oh.
I'm glad you came to Terrace.
It's lucky you decided to tag along with me.
Luck had nothing to do with it. I know a sure thing when I see it.
Oh.
I'll watch your 6 no matter what.
Oh? Go ahead. Ask.
My job's pretty simple when it comes down to it. I'm a bounty hunter. I track down individuals nobody else can find.
Oh, I am? Maybe.
That's one way of looking at it.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I thought Aor was responsible for you getting chased off.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a...
Tuntazuza nerko hikataloya okata uzazul.
Ow. What a bastard.
To hawa to punyo is dimoto segoto ubi ubi.
Indeed.
Mo kila mo klunki nyak ambompa borshuda.
Go ahead, Blizz.
Chita hupa. Yuna liska chanaga wa chi kaspeina kontrinka.
Oh.
Tahusula kihe shatang kuka duina bana.
This is great, Blizz. I'll be sure to show it off to everyone.
Hopo mawanka tuduska udwana wada suka kupa. Chesko yeskia chanaga bompa konchinka.
Oh, really?
Magusa no pachonki fa kuta jioto India.
I could help out.
Nagulagi wantumpa munira wata wampa.
Ow.
Tuntazuza nerko hikataloya okata uzazul.
Just try not to get your hopes up, alright?
Iknapanga! Chaponka utman gisa chopod I kafuan chawa.
Yay.
Tahusula kihe shatang kuka duina bana.
Wonderful.
She did she? Better do something nice for her.
Tuntazuza nerko hikataloya okata uzazul.
You're so adorable.
Tantazuza cheskapakuta kiskata wata.
Ooh.
Sha'amuddin told Magisa mikisa taporema.
I think we'll have things under control while you're gone.
I did naga.
Indeed I am. And
Me
you
too,
are the
Nicola.
next best. Bye-bye. He's so cute. I love you.
Mambe.
Hello. Welcome back.
Did you find Shreely?
To hawa to punyo is dimoto segoto ubi ubi. Unabonko wa uni kupa tontika makitugi.
Aha. Of course they are. So dumb. Unlike you so smart.
Shisakawa kyota bubanda baki wanki.
People should think twice about pushing you around now, right?
Yeah.
Kavatuga amishka kabanutas ma watila. Mo kila mo klunki nyak ambompa borshuda.
Oh. That's sad.
Bedwana ubi kila watobonki dunko podokanoda.
What's so special about this little gadget anyway?
Mana ache noka. Kuka du choski na wakuchusa yo makta chi pompota.
It's obviously something you put a lot of care into.
Tuntazuza nerko hikataloya okata uzazul. Chesko yeskia chanaga bompa konchinka. Tantazuza cheskapakuta kiskata wata.
Oh.
Miska takamu.
Oh? About what?
What's on your mind?
Wafumare du boto dwana wanki wapata ya tuka loka.
Alright then.
Unabonko wa uni kupa tontika makitugi.
You're glad that Shreely almost got you killed?
Na yama bisto chanaga imecha tonmicha.
Maybe, yeah.
Hopo mawanka tuduska udwana wada suka kupa.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy to have you
Punta
here. What's up, jackass?
The digs ain't much to look at. At least it's roomy. What do you do for fun in this dump?
Something.
You're here to work. How you occupy your off time is your own problem.
Gonna be your problem real soon.
I bet.
On the inside, I got bored. Somebody got stabbed. Better keep me busy.
Stick with me and you won't be short on targets.
That's more like it. You got crummy taste and company.
What?
Bad enough with that skinny broad and the little twerp trying to walk tall.
Oi.
But I don't get how that squeaking thing in the bellyaching dandy ain't become target practice yet.
Because
How
they're
a hard
useful.
case like you get tangled up with such a bunch of dainties?
Just lucky, I guess.
Yeah, lucky. None of your tag-alongs would have lasted 2 minutes with any of my crowd.
I can't picture you as a people person.
Sitting around by myself. Ain't much of a party.
I guess.
Had a good thing going back on Coruscant. The Empire shook that place up real good. No law. Just unclaimed turf. And millions of dregs clawing at each other for the scraps. One big round-the-clock brawl. Shame it didn't last.
Anarchy has a certain appeal.
It does.
That was the best part, hands down. But turf wars weren't half bad either. My gang was top of the pack. Black Sun were killers to the core. Not like those lazy, stinking huts. Wonder what they've been doing since I got nabbed. Gotta go find me something to break. I've been thinking running with you ain't so bad.
Oh, really?
More downtime than I'd like, but at least it ain't like being in the can. Too much time between killings on the inside.
Working with me is slightly better than prison. Gee, thanks.
Spend half my time cooped up in that can of yours. Ain't much different. Besides, prison ain't so bad.
Oh, really?
Best place to meet the real scum of the universe.
I guess.
Get connected. Lockup took me from the streets to the major leagues.
Black Sun wasn't good enough for you?
I'm talking about when I was just getting started. First time I got nabbed. Shared a cell with a Hut cartel gangster once. Helped him bust out. Got introduced to the family. Had a couple good years being an enforcer, before those slimy two-faced slugs tried to bump me off. Hadn't noticed how much that time in the cooler cramped my style. Got me rusty.
I thought all you did all day was lift weights and pick fights.
Ain't so bad when there's some chump in the yard to shank, or a guard station to rough up. Solitary's another story. I'm just saying, all this running around busting heads is whetting my appetite, and I'm itching to do some real damage. Never did get my hands on that stinking hut that tried to have me bumped off. Been thinking, I'm overdue.
It got a name?
Who are you planning to pay a visit?
Some slimy hut underboss? A nobody. Don't really remember him. Gotta think about it. All you need to know is, once I find the dirty backstabber, I'm paying him a visit. This is where I get off, runt.
We had a deal. I take you off Belsavis, you work for me.
I don't work for nobody. You and me, though, we ain't done yet. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
Found me that slimy hut I was talking about. He's been getting fat and happy all these years after crossing me. Time he gets what's coming to him.
I don't mind tagging along if you need another blaster.
He owes me a lot of bad blood. I plan on taking my time to bleed him. You ain't gonna rush me this time.
Okay.
Try not getting killed. Gonna want something to do when I get back.
Fine.
You're back.
Ain't like a bunch of hut flunkies was gonna give me trouble. Would have been back sooner, but the slug and I had a lot of catching up to do.
I take it you had a good time.
Made him wish he'd traded all these years for quick death. This is the way to do it. Doing what we want when we want. Ain't nobody gonna say otherwise.
Hell yeah.
Kinda glad I ain't killed you yet.
I'll take that as a compliment.
List of people I ain't gonna kill is real short. Figure I ain't going back to organized crime, now that I got free run of the galaxy. But that don't mean I ain't got pull. Long as I'm running with you, you Black Sun.
When do I get my palace?
You ain't gonna be some Hut cartel wimp. You want territory? Go take it.
I will.
All I'm saying is you and yours need something. Black Sun's got your back. Now quit making a fuss before I change my mind.